Hey everybody, Jason with Starkey here. Today I'm going to show you how to install our bed lighting control switch upgrade kit for all 2015 and up F-Series trucks. The standard Starkey bed lighting kit allows you to control it with both the key fob as well as the cargo button on the headlight switch inside the cab of your truck. For most customers, that's enough, but for those that need the in-bed tailgate switch option, we've got a great system for you. This button upgrade kit does require you to have a Starkey bed lighting kit already installed. Hands down, the best thing about it is that no trips to the dealership or reprogramming are going to be necessary. This is going to be true plug and play operation. Let's jump right into it. Included with the kit is the push button switch, parts bag with all the hardware you're going to need, and a full wiring harness to connect the switch. We are in the front seat driver's side, and we need to access the wiring behind the headlight switch. Now your headlight switch may look a little bit different depending on your year and model. This is a 2024 F-150, but the operation is going to be the same. We just need to gain access to that wiring. I'm going to remove this trim piece and push the switch out. I'm going to start at the bottom here. Just work your way up carefully. Then I'm just going to push from behind and unplug the connector. You're going to want to refer to your instruction manual for the proper wires to tap for your year and model. In the case of this truck, we're going to tap into this black wire with purple stripe here. Basically, you place the wire between the two teeth and you snap this closed. Then we'll repeat that procedure on this wire. This is going to be a green with purple stripe. Again, between the two teeth, and then you just squeeze it, you'll hear it snap closed. And we're ready to plug in our connections. You're going to notice these two red connections. These are going to clip in to those wire taps we previously installed. The black connection is going to run to the rear of the truck. So what I'm going to do is feed this black connection and all the harness down under the dash. We will later run it under the trim panel and toward the rear of the truck. Just going to feed this down. So now I'm ready to make the connections. Again, the installation manual is going to cover which colors and which wires, but we're going to attach the black to the black. And then the red to this green with purple in this case. And then we'll just plug this headlight switch back in and reinstall. Before we continue, we're going to secure the wiring with a zip tie behind the dash here, and then I'm going to route the wiring along these trim panels all the way back. The protective cover on the wires is going to protect them so you can slip them right under the edge of this trim panel, and I'll show that to you right now. We do need to fold the seats down in order to gain access to the rear cab wall and pass the wiring through. That sounds easy, but the latch system's a little bit confusing if you've never done it before. I'm going to show you step by step how to release this and get the seats down so we can gain access. Shout out to Built Right Industries. They've got a latch release kit that makes this very easy. We're going to fold this up first. You're going to reach in and you're going to pull that latch straight up. And then you pull the pull tab here, the whole thing folds down. This is the latch in its unlocked form. I'm going to show you what it looks like locked. And then there's a pull bar on the side. You pull straight up and that unlocks. Again, from another angle, this is locked, and then you're just going to pull that bar to unlatch it. There's multiple ways to pass this wiring through to the rear, but I'm going to peel this insulation back and pass the wiring through this grommet. I will cut a slit in it with a razor blade and then run the connector and the entire harness through. I've cut an X-shaped slit in this grommet, and now I'm going to pass the connector through. It is a tight fit, but it can be done. Again, there are other ways to pass this through. There's a pressure equalizing vent on some trucks you could use. And we'll just replace this insulation. Now it's time to route the wiring over the frame rails to the rear of the truck. Basically, you just want to avoid any moving parts and any sources of heat. We are in the bed, ready to wrap this installation up. We need to remove this switch cap so we can install the switch. If you have a spray-in bed liner, sometimes they spray over the caps and you're just going to want to run a razor blade around the edge so you don't take off any bed liner material. If you have a drop-in bed liner that's plastic, you can usually peel that edge back to gain access. Best thing to do is grab a flat blade screwdriver wrapped in a rag. You can just slip it under that bottom edge. These caps can be tight. There we go, got it out. I've got my wire routed through the opening and I've got my switch. All you need to do, plug these in. Simple as that. Make sure you hear it click. And this is going to snap into place. Make sure you secure all the wiring below the tailgate if there's any excess. I finished installation of the button upgrade kit, and as you can see, it goes in really simply. It'll take you about 30 minutes to install, and for those that need it, it's a great addition to the Starkey bed lighting kit. We really appreciate your business, and we thank you so much for watching. Take care.